His name is Robin. He just stopped a liquor store robbery. A police officer arrives and demands the boy drop the gun he took off the crook. The boy is confused. He's a Robin. He's a good guy. The crook uses this opportunity to disarm the boy, and the criminal rushes the cop. The Robin begins to panic as the two men struggle over the cop's gun, and when the crook is able to take the weapon off the officer, the young man opens fire.
We want cancer, we want cancer.
Thousands of people are singing about the man on the flying trapeze. I am the only one in the world who knows who he really is. Listen.
Yeah.
In the aftermath of the shooting, the public is quick to turn on the Robins. A prominent Gotham politician named Noctua, a member of the city council, creates a law that prohibits any Robin paraphernalia, and at no time at all, the police issue a harsh crackdown against anyone suspected of being a Robin. They are children, and the adults will do what is best for them. Duke Thomas, another Robin, is not worried about this news, confident they will be fine. But his friend Rico Sheridan was already caught with Robin gear and was forced to join the Gotham Academy. And Duke finds himself confronted by a cop as well. It seems even something as simple as wearing red shoes is enough to be considered a potential Robin, and the young man is placed under arrest. The cop forces Duke into his car and takes the boy to his precinct, but Duke claims he is innocent. After all, if he was a Robin, he could get out of these cuffs. He'd also know that the GCPD have an emergency fire safety lever on the back of their cars, which would unlock their doors, and that they are driving on the East Side Highway, where he could easily jump into the Gotham River and escape. The fact that he doesn't take advantage of any of this would qualify as proof that he's not Robin. Except for one problem. He is Robin. Escaping from police custody, Duke contacts a fellow Robin and says they need to plan a meeting immediately. Everyone needs to come. Meanwhile, Councilwoman Noctua comes home, where she is greeted by the Court of the Owls. The clandestine society that has controlled Gotham since the very beginning is impressed by the city councilor's progress in the war against Robin. But what Noctua wants is unprecedented. Her desire to join the Owls is hampered by the fact that her father is unknown, and her mother was an immigrant whore. But Noctua is unmoved by these words. She earned everything she has, only to find that the real power behind Gotham was not in the government. If the Owls want a war, she demands a mask. Over in a seedy bar, a young man overhears another patron, who blames Batman for all of this. Why would a superhero need kids running around in costumes? What kid needs that kind of crap? The young man speaks up and says that some kids do need this sort of help and direction, which the other patron finds stupid. But Jason Todd does not agree with this sentiment and knocks the drunk out cold with one punch. The Red Hood leaves the bar and is contacted by Tim Drake. The third Robin is concerned about the new wave of children taking up their former moniker. He's found that the kids are meeting up and they are about to have one very rude guest. Jason and Tim agree to get to the meeting as soon as they can. As they head out, the meeting of Robins begins. Duke says they are being hunted for no good reason, but they must focus on a solution. They need the Robin who was at the liquor store, the one who murdered two men, the one who started this all, even if it was an accident, to publicly come forward. They need to show Gotham that they are responsible. They need to show the world that they are Robin. But one unexpected onlooker begs to differ. They aren't Robin. Damian Wayne is, and though he's been away for a little while, he's none too happy to find what he has returned to. The boy asks if Duke is their leader, and when Thomas replies that they have no leader, Damian declares himself in charge. And as their newly appointed leader, he has one order. Go home. Stop wearing that stuff. You look stupid, and you're going to get killed. Duke and the others are shocked at these words and realize they are talking to the real Robin. Damien replies that these children are untrained frauds, and he's not interested in discussing this further. If they are really, truly Robin, then they're going to have to defend themselves. Duke doesn't want to start a fight, but Damien is only interested in finishing one. He calls them all amateurs and swears he could take down an army of them. Regrouping, Duke says that Damien's going to have to prove that claim. The fight escalates and pretty soon 2 buildings are lit on fire. Jim Gordon is called in, and though he is reluctant to act, he does his duty and is on the scene in no time at all. The new Batman orders the children to surrender and says that under the authority of the new Robin laws, they are all under arrest. The kids comply and surrender, but Damien stands his ground and demands to know who he is talking to. Jim replies that he is Batman, and Robin, looking around to see if somebody's joking, is thoroughly unimpressed. Damien explains how he was trying to get these kids to stop, but Gordon tersely replies that he is a child and must obey. Wayne is no child, however. He's not one of them. He's Robin. Gordon doesn't care and knocks the boy into the city streets. Damien says that this is Gotham. Gotham is Batman and Robin. It's Commissioner Gordon up on a roof. It's the bat signal in the air. The damn penguin flying a damn umbrella. Damien is Gotham, and this guy, well, this guy is nothing. The kids look on surprised, and some of them wonder if they really can call themselves Robin if Robins are supposed to be able to do things like take down the new Batman, and they quickly disperse on Damien's orders. The boy is then annoyed to find that Red Hood and Red Robin have been watching him. Wayne is not interested in his predecessors, but they want to work together, and they think it would be best if they call him together. After all, for something like this, well, who else to get involved than the first Robin himself? Far away, Dick Grayson is completing a mission for Spiral when he gets the call. In spite of the protests from his superiors, at the end of the day, first and always foremost, he is Robin. Later, Duke meets up with a Robin named Travis, the boy who started all of this. The young man confesses to everything and asks what he should do. Duke says if he was in this position, he'd turn himself in. Like Damien said, a true Robin finishes the fight. He's got to stand up and tell them what happened. It will be good. But it's Travis's choice. He's a Robin. He carries this responsibility alone. Travis accepts these words, and before Duke leaves, he asks if Thomas has ever heard of the song The Man on the Flying Trapeze. Travis met Robin once, the very first one. Dick saved the young man from a burning building. Travis was scared after the incident, so Grayson sang him that song. Travis still sings it. He can't stop. He flies through the air with the greatest of ease, the daring young man on the flying trapeze. His moves are all graceful, all the girls he does please, and my love he has stolen up. We have received word from the Talon of a successful operation on our original Catalyst subject. The Robin War shall proceed as scheduled. Even more encouraging, as predicted, the others turned to him almost immediately. They made direct contact yesterday. Dick Grayson arrived in the city this morning. All is well. The gray sun of Gotham is here. Soon, the Nightwing will rise again. Hello and welcome to Comic Island. My name is Arden, and this is a recap and review of Robin War #1. So today we get started on a new event from DC Comics, Robin War. A crossover featuring multiple Gotham-related titles. This one should prove interesting. I'm looking forward to this comic because I really like the ideas behind it. The whole thing of Robin being outlawed is a bit silly, not to mention the sheer abundance of I am Robin, he is Robin, we are Robin in this story itself, and certainly this isn't exactly a brand new plot or idea. But it's not really the focus of the story. The focus seems to be on Damien's reaction to the new atmosphere of Gotham and the Court of the Owls that seem to be driving the force behind these events. Both of these parties are rather compelling, and I'm excited to see more of the two of them. I also really like the idea of this crossover. Looking over the reading order for this event, it doesn't feel big or bloated, and instead looks like it'll be a fun, brief tour of various Robin-related titles that DC is publishing right now. That's a great way for us to check out some of these titles without getting fully invested in them, which is an excellent method to see what's going on in comics like Grayson or We Are Robin without covering every single issue that's come out already. Damian was great in this comic, and it's nice to see him back again. I haven't really dealt with this character since he lost his superpowers, but in this issue, where he practically takes on every new Batman and Robin the city has to offer, well, that was amazing, and a lovely little reminder of why I like this character to begin with. Robin War #1 is a great double-sized comic that doesn't feel like it's dragging things out or wasting a single panel. What's also great is pretty much every major Robin and Batman history gets their own little introduction in this story, and yes, I'm very excited to see what happens for the rest of Robin War. I liked and would recommend this issue, so let me know what you guys think in the comments section below and what you predict is going to happen. I'll see you guys for the next issue of this crossover, Grayson #15, where I expect we'll be getting some interesting content and maybe, just maybe, a rather exciting return of Nightwing, as hinted at the end of this comic. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep reading comics.